Schedule is set to release officially tomorrow, with teams looking forward to seeing who they will play and when. The Packers already know one game for certain. Well, two. They know that they got the Chicago Bears coming up in week 16. That game is going to be on a Saturday, December 20th at Soldier Field in Chicago. And then the Super Bowl champion Eagles are going to host the Dallas Cowboys in the NFL season opener on September 4th. So the NFL also confirmed today that the Packers are going to host the Philadelphia Eagles in a national primetime game on November 10th at Lambeau Field. That's going to be Monday Night Football. Again, the full NFL schedule will be released tomorrow.